How's it going, Tomer? Finally. Yeah. Um, Good morning, Tomer. I think so. I'm trying out this new schedule, new schedule, which is going to be. Um, I'm gonna try doing. I haven't fully figured it out, but yeah, I think I wrote it on stream one time. Apparently. Oh yeah, first is completely working. We had Bad Cop rewrite it, which is I think it's perfect now. Oh shit, I have like so many tabs open. Here, let me close all this stuff. Um, Here's the new one. So we're not using it by, I believe their name is Strager. I'd love to build a snowman. What's that? What the hell is this? D? Oh, fourth page. What the hell? Why do I have, I must have accidentally, did this to fourth page. Where is it? First, right here. Keybind. Keybind's ahead of me. I gotta catch up. The thing is, if you stream, like, we could keep streaming and, like, adding more. Like, we could keep restarting the stream and increase the score. That's cheating. I hope Bad Cup could, like, do something where, like, it only records it per day. But, I don't know. Do second and third. Oh, yeah, true. Once we do second and third, we'll be ahead of Keybind. If you look at the rewards, how's it going, Jack, by the way? Welcome, Jack. Do I want to build a snowman? I want to build a video game. Maybe we can have a snowman in our video game. Actually, we could do that. Here, I've been working on some new... Well, I've been working on downloading some new assets. We got this. So, we got this new thing. I think we're going to remove the obelisk from the game. So we don't have the obelisk anymore. Or, we still have the obelisk, but, like... I'll show you guys. I was working on the stream. I was working on the game after the stream. Just some light stuff in the background. So check it out. We got this crazy ass tree in the background. I'm thinking of adding like lights inside of here, and maybe a custom like something floating around inside. And then on the entrance of every chapter, or no, sorry, at the exit of every chapter, we could do something like this. I'm not sure yet. I think it has potential to look cool. We could put like flames right here on the hands, like, you know, it's like holding a flame. I thought that would be pretty cool. It's kind of scary, kind of spooky. Also, maybe we want to raise this. How's it going, Devro? Good morning. Today feels pretty good, actually. I have a feeling we can get a lot done. You know, wait, actually, I should not say anything. Oh wait, I'm not even full screen. You guys can't see the thing full screen. Here, automatic scene switcher. There we go. Also, that we were talking about like release and like I remember talking about like, oh yeah, like 60K. We were talking about money the other day, and like it made me realize like how ambitious aiming for 60K is. But I think what we could do instead is just like not necessarily 60K like in the moment, but like, you know, as long as it becomes self-sustaining after I start working on the game, I think that's okay. And that's what I'm gonna try to aim for. Ideally, if that could work out, you know. Nothing ever goes according to plan, though. We shall see how everything goes. But yeah, I've been working on the art a bit. Let me see what else we got here. I downloaded... Oh, like, so for chapter 5, it's supposed to be... Like, I want it to be kind of like a graveyard. So we have these assets right here. That would be... I actually remember adding this to the game a long time ago. So I feel like these would be great also for... So... what I want to do with these... So I don't know if we'll have symbolic things like, you know, religious symbols like this, but we'll see. Basically, I was thinking of including stuff like this for the Kickstarter, where like, or like, you know how we're supposed to do statues for like the speedrunners or for like early supporters of the game. I wanted to create tombstones that would like, you know, showcase people. So like this would be, I feel like this would be the default one, and then the larger ones would be for like significant supporters, you know, like me showing extra appreciation. But I'm not sure yet. We haven't decided. Nothing is set in stone just yet. Get it stone because it's a tombstone. Haha. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing enemy level design today. Also, these are way too dark. I think it's gonna be like one. Here, let me see if we can make this look good. I don't actually have I don't have this in the game. I do something like that, then. Let me see if this even looks good. Oh yikes! It already looks like shit. Well, one. Yeah, I'll have to redo all of this anyway. Like, wait, let me see. Like, these would have to be. Honestly, I don't even want to work on this. I'm not even gonna add it to the game yet. I'll save it. Chapter 3. It's not Chapter 3. It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna make a new folder called Chapter 5. We'll call this Chapter 5 Tombstones. Successful release. If I earn 60k, I could focus solely on a game development for nearly 2 years. However, I have a feeling that I'll need to accomplish something, likely a new game, perhaps even more successful within those 2 years. And that'd be yeah, that's actually true. Like, I always thought about that too. Like, like, you know, it's kind of like you don't know what you got till it's gone, that sort of deal. And it's like right now everything is so simple, where like I don't have to worry about, you know, like the thing is, okay, any money I make from my game, I'm just going to reinvest it into the game. But you know, everything just scales up because then, you know, you're risking more by putting more money into it, and then you're hoping that game does well, and you're like competing against a bigger industry at that point. Like right now, it's just like the time investment is high, but the money investment is low. Eventually, everything just scales up, right? It's now the money investment is high and the time investment is high, and that could like, yeah, it just adds more stress to the thing. Like imagine just having a studio and you're paying for employees, for example. That's when it becomes a problem, or like it just becomes more stressful because it's not only you're worrying about. It's not only the game, but it's the financials that can become a problem. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm getting myself into, getting into this kind of stuff. So can't complain. I mean, like this is the dream, so to speak. If this works out, I think I would be very happy. But yeah, we'll there's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. This is a pretty cool looking anvil. I wonder if I should include it in chapter 1. They have some pillars too, which look kind of cool. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll save this. Actually, we already have this in our game, or we have the assets already. I was trying to replicate what I was watching Grumble of Pugs work on their game. They were doing something with this is like their level or how their level editor looks. Not level editor, their level select. And they were trying to do something with this. I was trying to replicate it, just to recommend something. But yeah, it looks kind of cool. I like the idea of like I really like simple 1-bit stuff. Could work out so well that you'll have money that then you can invest into. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the dream. I mean, I have a hard time trying to invest money into my game because I don't know, like, the best bang for buck in terms of like money and time is your own investment into the game, like your own time investment. Usually money, how do I say this? Actually, maybe that's not true. Because I was gonna say, if like, let's say I got a job and I was waiting, let's say I was making 60K, you know, reinvesting that 60K into the game itself could be better than me working on the game. It's like on my own, but in terms of like programming, definitely I think programming and level design and game design in general, the best bang for buck is to just work on it yourself. But for anything else like art and stuff, I think definitely someone else could do. Or even other programming types, just not the like mechanics. Just because I mean I find myself fairly confident in doing that. But yeah, like also it really depends. Like if you're let's say you have a studio, like I'm sure people get better at like managing. Like at first it might seem very difficult to manage like a team. Like I've never done it, so I wouldn't know. I'm sure at first it might be difficult, but over time you could probably get better at it. At like, you know, delegating work and stuff like that. But yeah, again, I don't know much about it. You know, the dream is to do that, but that's also way far into the future in my opinion. But we shall see. Maybe even working for another studio would be better first, you know, just to get a feel for things. The thing is, there aren't too many Godot devs. All right. So we have these new objects. I'll probably add them to the game. Actually, I already added them to the game. They're just not in the automatic, like the procedural art just yet. But I'd like to eventually add them, or just manually add them. Sometimes, I mean, if we go into world demo, oh sorry, no, chapter 3. I'll show you guys. How's it going, Programmer Jeff? What's up? Yeah, I mean, I could spawn it into the game to show you guys, but yeah, I mean, it's not anything special. We can add it to the, again, we can add it to the procedural. Oh, they're actually pretty large objects. But yeah, that's what they look like, and they're kind of I mean, they look good. I think we would only want like 1 or 2 of them in a room. Let me see what this looks like. Doing well. Reinstalled Windows 10 actually went pretty seamlessly this time. Do it every year since 10 came out. Yeah. Once a year, I think sounds pretty good. I think that's how often I do it. Although I switched to 11 recently. And even after switching to 11, I also reinstalled it like a month later because I don't know. Some stuff felt like weird, so I just did it just in case. We also made this room. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you can like dash. Oh, it's on an upwards dash that you have like full mobility. Oh, also collisions are weird here. All right. Let's move our player to this room over here, and we're gonna work on the enemy. I think we were working on it yesterday, but I don't know. I was tired. I felt exhausted. Maybe I was just sleep deprived, as usual. Let's see how far we get today. I do want to finish the boss, or I want to finish this enemy today so that we can start working on the boss tomorrow. Okay, so one, he is shooting at us, or like, you know, starting over way too quickly. So let me try to figure out why that is. I mean, yeah, our timer is set to 1 second, so after every 1 second, he's attacking. I'm trying to figure out why that's happening. All right. Also, the YouTube video actually did fairly well. I'm actually surprised with how many likes I was getting. Not that I mean, not that it matters, but yeah, it was kind of cool. Let me see. How do we see my videos? In my opinion, which is, I feel like I had like, this was. I feel like this video was shit too. I feel like it could have been so much better. But we'll update it next time. But yeah, 61 likes for 333 views. That's pretty good, I would say. 333, or sorry, 61 divided by 333. 18%. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm surprised it actually got them, because I felt like it was pretty shit. So it gives me high hopes, because the next one I feel like will be so much better. All right, so let me try to figure out what the hell is going on here. What is this? Text edit line 1. What the hell? Text dot size. What is this? Oops. Okay. So, our attack timer is set to 1 second. I'm gonna set it to, here, let me set it to 5 seconds first. I think that's probably the problem. So the enemy doesn't attack. We go here. The timer starts. 5 seconds. Okay, but he keeps attacking. He starts attacking again once he goes to the end here. So let me see that again. Wait, what the hell? Seems like it's every 5 seconds. What the hell will happen on the first run though? Let me see. It could have to do. It might have to do with the area 2D. Also, I think we're running trigger all the time, which could be. Let me see. What's my trigger function? We might actually want triggered to be always set to true. Yeah, actually no. All we do is say triggered is equal to true. Here, let me open up Paint too, because I'm trying to figure out like, what do we want exactly from this enemy? I mean, we wrote everything down, but the thing is, there's some like cases that I think would be kind of better. Where's my pen? All right, so what I was thinking is that every time you hit an eyeball, it'll also, every time you trigger the enemy, it'll attack after like a second. And if you don't do anything, it'll be slower. Although that would create like a weird pattern. I don't know. Let me think about this. So on trigger, timer starts. Let me see. What's going on here again? So we go into here. Let's actually print it out. Every time we change states. First let me print this out. Do. States, what? States, input state. Okay. So yeah, we should be entering. Oh, player on safe zone. When do we say that? We never say player on safe zone. Okay, good. Yeah, by default it's set to false. Okay, so this is fine. If max distance, we say change state to triggered. On our attack distance, I think what we're doing on attack is actually we're resetting the max distance right away, which we shouldn't be doing. Let me see. Yeah, we say attack and then we're saying distance travel. That's why, because we weren't originally using a state machine here. So I'm gonna get rid of. Honestly, maybe we should get rid of all of this. We should just have attack running here, and then the second we exit the state is when we should reset. I'm trying to think when we would need this though, because like we'll need to make sure that the player exited from the max distance being traveled instead of here. Okay, let me see. On exit state, we say if distance traveled is greater than max distance. Okay, so I mean, we could just put it here, max distance traveled, or, you know, change direction. We could run that. Yeah, let's do that. Func, change direction. Alright, and I'll just run it right here. If not triggered, we say change state to idle, and then on the entrance of the idle state, I think we're going. What? Let me see. We'll figure that out. But on enter state, what are we doing right now? Global position is equal to initial position. We'll also want to like maybe reset everything. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what we want to do here. Oh. What do we call it? Print states. Whoops. We set the timer to 5 seconds, but whatever. Just wait. Okay. And then after another 5 seconds, you should come out. There we go. Okay, cool. It looks like he's teleporting. Like, once he's done. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like he's teleporting on the left side here. I think we want to increase that, whatever that distance is, by a certain amount. Max distance, what do we say? So here we're saying plus vector 2 negative 64. What's 128? Right? Oh, wait a second. Start attack is target position is equal to negative. Here, wait. Actually, I think we're gonna leave it at negative 64. Let me see if this, if I have brain cells here. Powers of 2. Indeed. Let me. When do we set max distance? Plus 64, we're gonna say 128. Hopefully that fixes it. Here, let me lower this timer too, because we have to wait 5 seconds every time. I'll say 2 seconds. I'm not sure what we'll set this timer to eventually, but we'll figure it out. Brother? Oh, I think we might have hit that. Okay. What the fuck? What's going on? Why does he keep teleporting? Like, he just teleports at the end. Let me see. Or like just disappears. Am I saying like visible is equal to false or something? Or are we setting global position? You can say the F word on stream. What am I saying? Am I saying what the frick? What the fudge? What the fadoodle? No, you legit said the F word? No way. I would never. This is a kid-friendly stream. Okay, global position is equal to a target position. What are we setting target position to? Position. Start attack. Global position is equal to target position. What the hell is target position? Target position is equal to max distance, which is 128, which would be, this would actually be minus 64 if we're setting it this way. But yeah, still something is wrong here. Here, I'll try this one more time. Because, yeah, on attack we say if distance is less than max... Oh, wait. We don't even want to say distance is less than max distance. We just want to say global position. Yeah, just this. Because we're doing it on the... We're checking it here. Change direction. And then change state to triggered. Alright, let's try this again. I never cuss more than I'm coding. There we go. I think we fixed it. You know what's weird though? Wait, let me see. Let me try to start over. Yeah, the position, I don't know why. I guess because the distance we're traveling is so far, it feels like by the time we see it, it's 128 pixels away, so that's what? Divided by 8. That's 16. It's already 16 tiles away before we start moving, and that's why it seems like it's so slow. Or it's like super delayed. I guess we could... I'm not sure if it's 16 tiles away. Let me see. Where's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's like all the way over here. We want to make it just 1, 2, 3. So that's... what's math? Times 3, 24 pixels. So we want the max distance to be... We can make the max distance whatever, but the position of the enemy needs to be what did we set it to? 120. We set the max distance to It doesn't have to be this far. Here. Max distance plus 128. We're gonna say plus 24. We'll say plus 48. And then max distance minus 24. And then, I guess, negative 24 here. Okay, I think that's good. We actually don't even need max distance. We could say current room dot maxx just to make our life easier. But yeah, actually, let's do that so it's consistent here. We'll say current room dot maxx plus 24. Okay. Became more chill over the years. I should have heard me in the Call of Duty lobbies. Oh no, yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so I think that's better. I think. Here, you know what would be a good idea? When we enter the attack state is when we should hear the sound. I think we're currently playing it on the trigger sound. Or on the trigger state, so yeah, let me go on to enter state. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. Seems like it's super delayed. Here, let me play a sound that's quicker, which is the attack sound cue. I don't know why it feels super delayed. Yeah, for now, let's actually put the enemy on just max X so we can see it. I feel like we should have a visual cue for this too. All right, I think it looks pretty good actually. I kind of also low-key kind of like it. When it's on the screen. I also think what I'm gonna do instead. Right now we're playing. It seems so delayed with the audio sounds, like the sound cues. Like you are attacking, once you enter the state, but yeah, it feels weird. I think what we'll do is we'll play the sound and then have the enemy attack. So what we could do here is, instead of saying, well, actually we'll have to see. What we could do on, this could mess with us though. Actually, no, I think this could work. What we'll do instead right now is, instead of saying and can attack, we'll say play the sound first, and then after the sound is done, then we'll say, yeah, so on attack sound cue, here, let's do this. Can attack is equal to true. And then, when do we say can attack? That would mean that, so when are we saying start attack? On the timer. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it. We run start attack. The attack sound cue runs. So let's do that. We'll say attack sound cue dot play. That'll play. Oh wait, why is this? Oh, okay, yeah. So everything should work. Can attack is equal to false when we change direction, apparently. We can change this anywhere. Change direction. When is change direction ran? Change direction is ran when once we exit. Once we've traveled the full distance. But I don't know if that's a good idea, because like sometimes we might want to like reset the player. I think right now it works, but eventually once we start adding the like the checkpoint stuff, it could be kind of weird. But let me see. So yeah, that's kind of better. The attack sound cue actually is not that cool. Let me try this. Funk attack. Yeah. Whoops. Say it here instead. Let me just see what that's like. So instead on the attack sound, we'll say attacks. Where is it? Right here. Say attack sound node dot play. And let me just make sure I'm not playing this anywhere else. On the entrance of this. Yeah, let's get rid of, we'll leave that. And we're saying attack sound node on start attack, which actually we do need it somewhere. Let me just make sure. Right now we're running it on the timer. Doesn't really matter where. Yeah, I'll do it. Do it like that. And animation player, that's fine. Actually, maybe we want to update that too, but. XE board, thank you. So the sound is actually kind of delayed. So yeah, we would need a better visual, better sound cue. Like maybe just make the sound shorter if we want to make this work. I think for now we will actually use this one. But I do like the sound. Like I think it's fine. The timing of this one is fine, but the sound of this one is good. The timing of this is good. The sound of this one is good, but the timing of this one is bad. We can play both at the same time. See how that looks. We'll definitely update these sounds over time. What the hell? What the frick? Let's see how this sound looks. Yeah. Why is it not working though? Can attack is equal to true. What the hell? All I did was update this, right? What the hell? How is it that something is wrong here? What did I just do? Text sound cue. Wait, let me get rid of this. I broke it somehow. Can attack on change direction. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why. I don't know what happened. But we are saying we do have two signals here. Let me get rid of one of them. This one.
Hello?
How's it going, Dragon Skull? Oh, I just realized why it's weird. It's because we're playing it on the exit of the sound. I think we want to do it on the end. I don't know what I want. Alright, we'll leave it like this. We still need to design some rooms. Okay, we'll leave it like this in terms of like for the attacks. There's still some things we need to do though. Let me get rid of this. Okay. Do we need animation player? It seems like the answer to that is no. But what is left for us to do? We want to make sure that if the player enters, so either we're going to add a raycast to this, and basically if the player is, if it's hitting a raycast, or if it's hitting the area 2D, we want to make sure that it's going down, or like basically it's deactivating. We can add an animation that says, yeah, let's do stop attacking. So what we could do on stop attacking is just set the sprite to invisible here. So we'll go from this to transparent within 1 second. Maybe even less, maybe like here. So we'll say stop attacking. And when are we going to do this? We're going to do this when not triggered. So we don't have anything actually setting not triggered or triggered is equal to a false on reset actually. Untrigger and reset. Forgot. Here, I'll do untrigger here too. What does untrigger do again? Wait. If not triggered, we say change state to the idle state. On the entrance of the idle state, we tell it to, well, actually, really only matters on the, well, actually, here, let's do this. If travel distance, we'll want to say go back into the idle state. So I guess what we could do here is say, you know, if distance traveled is greater than, here, actually, maybe we'll just do it here instead. If not triggered, see if they're triggered based on their inputs. That's exactly what. Yes. Except everything triggers a player in this game. Wait, what should I do here? We can just say if not triggered. Instead of changing the state, we'll want to force the player to enter. Oh, here, let's do actually, wait, why am I doing it this way? We'll just run it on the untrigger function. Untrigger. We could just run this all the time. Like, no matter what state the player, like, even if they're in the triggered state, we can just say play the invisible animation. And then once they finish, let me think, because once triggered is set to false. Okay, wait. Oh, what was it originally? If not triggered, change state to idle. We're gonna want to do something here. For now, I will just comment it out for both of these. This one's fine actually, but for this one in particular, when you're attacking, we want it to go back into the idle state, but not until the full animation has played. Basically, not until it fully disappears. And then we'll say go into idle state. So in untrigger, I think we can just say play animation. Oh, here, let's do this actually. If triggered, we'll say play this animation, or triggered is equal to false, and was it animate? Oh my goodness, animation player node dot play stop attacking. All right. So do we have untrigger working? We say reset and untrigger. When do we say untrigger? Enemy manager untrigger enemies when what? When we enter a new colliding with checkpoint, untrigger enemies. Okay. So when we're in the same room, we technically also want to untrigger enemies even if you enter. Let me see something. Let's go into our enemy manager. Forgot what we do here. Inconceivable. Irreconcilable. Enemy manager. So untrigger enemies only runs in the same room. I feel like we're gonna want to run it even in new rooms. I don't know why we wouldn't, unless there's something else that we're doing. We're saying clear, and we're also saying disable enemies. We're saying reset. So yeah, we're doing the same. Oh, actually no, we're not, because we're not running through the current teeth enemies. We're just saying clear. Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't just untrigger all enemies. Or I don't know why we wouldn't just reset every enemy. Yeah, I mean, I could say untrigger enemies, but yeah, we could just say for enemy in current teeth enemies. Enemy dot reset. Alright, whatever. This seems a little redundant, but I guess we don't want to reset skull. No, we're also... Oh yeah, we don't want to reset skull enemies on the entrance of a checkpoint. At least not in this current state of the game. So yeah, we'll leave it like this for now. How's it going, Nikki B? It's getting chilly. My AC is on right now. But the thing is, I have a really small room, so like the heat builds up so quickly, and then it becomes unbearable. So either I'm really cold or I'm really hot. Okay. All right. Just waking up. Nice. Woke up about, I want to say like 2 hours ago. All right. So he attacks us. So you can see he disappears. We'll want an animation for that. The animation currently only plays in the attack state. Let me see. Oh. What the hell? Everything's broken. What the hell? Okay. We don't know what we're doing here. You sound American and I woke up at the same time as a European? Yeah. Is a balanced. You know, the thing is, I love my European audience. What can I say? It's funny. I mean, like, yeah, I think most people who watch my streams are from Europe, I would say. Or Europe, just not in my country. I feel like the majority of devs that watch me are not in my country. Which would make sense considering the times that I stream at. Boom, boom. I'm trying to think. Disable enemies. Enemy. Why is it not working properly? On untrigger, we say... Wait, let me see. Untrigger enemies. Whoops. If triggered, triggered is equal to false, play, stop attacking. Untrigger. I think most Americans sleep during this time. Yeah, you're not wrong. Most Americans. Oh my god, I keep messing up. I wanna run it while it's attacking. Even though, wait. Oh, I think it is working. It's just so... Also, it's just broken too. Oh, right. On untrigger, we're also gonna want to say we're gonna want to say activated or whatever we use here. Let me see. You could say hit. Right now we have this variable called hit. I'm gonna say hit is equal to true. Just so we can make sure this works. When we say hit is equal to false, on reset hit timer. Let me comment this out for now because we actually don't ever let the player. We're not gonna let the player hit the enemy later on, or like in this current state of the game. All right. All right. Moment of truth. Attack me and let me see you disappear. Wait. It's so. Alright, it's broken when we reset the enemy. Because, like, the direction is already screwed up. We want to make sure that we reset everything. Let me just make sure the animation is playing. I think it's just taking too long. 0.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds. Just disappear ASAP. I think it's working, but it's broken too. Yep. Exactly. There we go. Okay, yeah. That's what we wanted to happen. We should... Okay, so on reset, we want to make sure... I think what we're going to do is make it reset the position of the enemy as well. And I think, like, if you... Okay, what we'll do is we'll make it reset to the position that it came from. I think that makes sense. But also on reset, we're going to want to make sure that we, like, just say global position. For now, we'll just reset it. What am I trying to say here? Okay, we're going to say global position is equal to initial position. Direction is equal to 1. Like, I'm just going to give it all the original variables, but I don't think that's what it's going to be. Distance traveled should be... Here, let's grab all of this. Yo, how's it going, Hellraiser? It's so late, need to sleep. Alright, I'll see you, Hellraiser. Hellraiser is my one and only American viewer at this time. I'm actually surprised you're even up. Alright. Oh, and Phoenix. How's it going, Phoenix? Phoenix, what time zone are you in? Alright, there we go. So you can see if you go enter this checkpoint, it disappears. But then what happens if we activate it again? Well, now it's invisible. So I guess on the entrance of the idle state, we're going to want to say visible is set back to true. Or I guess what we could do is on this animation player. Actually. Yeah, what we could do on the animation player. Oh my god. Central, so it's 3 a.m. Oh, that's still pretty late. Good, doing a lot of code refactoring. Nice. A lot of code refactoring. People speak about how inefficient and energy intense blockchain stuff is, but the real question is how much energy is wasted on people having devices running to lurk/support watching a stream. I mean, yeah, I guess everything is... I mean, I'm pretty sure you're using way more energy with... I would say you're using much more energy with, like, if you're mining stuff. Mining, you know, Ethereum. I don't think people mine Ethereum anymore, right? But I mean, if they did, I mean, it is a huge energy hog. Guess it depends on what you'd be willing to. I don't know. I guess it is technically a waste. Yeah, the GPU is running much harder compared to watching a stream, but yeah, I mean technically it's a waste, but like you're lurking right now. It only takes 3% of my potential power. Mining would be around 100. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If we are going to argue like, oh, if the argument is, oh, you're being inefficient by lurking, I guess yeah. The answer to that is technically yes, but so are most things. In today's, in this day and age. But I like the serious dialogue. I see. Okay, so let me run this again. I already forgot. Look how it's so easy for me to get distracted. Alright, so he attacks, we go into the checkpoint, he disappears. We start the attack again. He is attacking, but I think he's still invisible. At the end of the animation, we could put the player back into the idle state. Or I guess on the entrance of any entrance of the idle state, we could say turn visible again. We don't even have to play any animation. So wait, on enter state, we'll say right here. Sprite node dot modulate dot a is equal to 1. Alright, so he's disappeared and he's moved back to his original position. And then if we activated him again, it's not flipped appropriately. He's going, oh wait, what the hell? Oh yeah, the position gets reset back to the right. Okay, we're just not resetting the enemy correctly. So here we do have this reset function here. Distance travel is equal to 0. Sprite node dot flip h is equal to true, or are we setting it to true or false from the beginning? It's equal to true. We'll probably want to add like an export value for this, but for now, direction is equal to -1. Sprite flip is true. Target position. What do we set target position to? Vector 2, 0, 0. Yeah, I think that we might want to make this more dynamic later on, depending on like where the player is, like which checkpoint the player is entering and leaving from. But we'll see. Also, oh yeah, we still have this bug here. Alright, so right now he just disappears. Let's see. Where'd he go? Bruh. Alright. Yo, how's it going, Alex? The lurk economy keeps us going, yeah. Hmm. Get rid of whatever the cat is printing. So we're currently just working on the enemy. I think the enemy is fine at the moment, but I'm trying to make it perfect. I don't know why he's not flipping on reset. Maybe we're only running untrigger. I think that was the problem. Yeah, let me run this on untrigger. Or do we want to run this on the entrance of the idle state? So if triggered is equal to false, we go into the idle state. Let me see. Actually, should I just say reset here? We are running untrigger. Wait, wait a second. I think I've here, let me get rid of this. I don't think we need this untrigger function. Just saying reset should be good. Or at least in our enemy manager, we don't need it to say untrigger or reset. It should just be one or the other. Reset enemies in room. There we go. Brother. Oh my goodness. on reset, travel distance, max distance, target position is equal to this. We also want to say global position is equal to initial position. And untrigger just says triggered is equal to false. Oh, it's because do we want right, we're running it on the entrance of the idle. How's it going, Half Moon? How you doing today? Pretty good. I can't complain. Alright, so the position... Okay, wait, let me see this. We're resetting. The entrance that's entered is... entering state idle. So it is in the idle state. On the entrance of the idle state, this is where we want everything to be... Let me see. I think right now we're saying reset, but Okay, on enter state we're saying sprite.modulate is equal to 1 and global position is equal to initial position. There's more stuff here. Here, let's just get rid of all of this. How's it going, TQ? Alright, so it's done with its animation. Start it again. There we go. Alright, so when it's not triggered, when it's not attacking, it looks broken, but that's fine. Oh wait, what just happened? One warning with no rain, so it's great, nice. Yeah, I need to reset its position like inside the screen, that way we can actually see where the hell it is. Target position is equal to current room dot global position plus vector 2. I mean, this is fine the way it is for now. But yeah, the initial position that we're giving it, here, just gonna bring it closer so I can see it. Alright, so it is there, and then we go back here. What the hell? Okay, there it is. Alright, so on the right side, it seems like it's perfect. What happens if we... Oh, fuck. Alright, so... Here we're going attacking, triggered, attacking, triggered, attacking, triggered. So we're not doing this on the entrance of the... while it's in the triggered state, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. If not triggered, we say return state dot idle. So we're going straight into the idle state from triggered. my goodness. I feel like I just need to rewrite all of this. I'm like caught in a loop here. Fuck. We just need something to reset everything. All right, here. Right now, if our distance is greater than our max distance, we say change direction. If not triggered, we don't want to say change direction. That's the other thing. But I mean, on the entrance of the trigger, we're saying some other stuff. But yeah, maybe this is messing with us. Here, let's not change directions at all. For now. Alright, so gets reset. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, what the hell? Change directions is also resetting some other stuff like distance travel. Distance traveled is equal to 0. Yeah, let's do this. Distance traveled is equal to 0, 0. Our global position, we're just going to reset the position to global position is equal to initial position. We're going to say global position dot x is equal to initial position. Global position is equal to target position. Learning Godot at the moment too. Nice. Have you played any 3D platformers that scratch the same itch like as the likes of Memory, Celeste, or Super Meat Boy? Ori, I would say. I mean, it's a 2D. I mean, I guess it's 2.5D. It's still, you know, it's like side-scrolling, but it is technically a 3D game. Ori is top tier. But it's also like a much higher budget too, so it makes sense. What else? Let me see. You said 3D games. Let me see. Any other 3D games? 3D platforming games. That scratch that itch? Not really, to be honest. Spyro kidding, but not kidding. I've never actually played Spyro, so I wouldn't be able to say. I've heard good things. I think Fez is a pretty neat platformer. Fez. That sounds so. That's definitely a very familiar Fez game. Let me see. Haven't played this one either. But again, isn't this Oh, this is like it's a 2D game, but it's technically 3D. Like it has a 3D element to it, right? It's like 10%. Yeah, that's the thing with most 3D platformers or 3D games in general is that the speed, usually speeds of 2D games are much faster compared to 3D games. Because I guess because you have, you have to worry less about another axis, so they can increase, the speed of the game. I would love a 3D platformer like a 3D Mario. There actually is a dev. I don't really watch them, but they seem to be passionate about their project. I think their name is Mordecai Dev. Mordecai. I think they use Unity. Yeah, is it this streamer? Yeah. They use they do some it seems like they've been working on this project for a long time. Not this one. I don't know what this is. Usually they do game dev. And it actually looks good, but I think they're still in the early development. What the hell? Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with the streams, but I swear they do some devs. Every time I look at their stream, they're doing game dev. Oh, are these clips or something? Is that why? Recent broadcasts. There we go. Imagine Meepo in 3D wouldn't really work that well. So I mean, there are platforming games that are still fast-paced. Like I mean, Mirror's Edge. Here it is. Here's the gameplay. I mean, this looks pretty good, I would say. I think it has some potential. It lacks what Celeste has. I mean, maybe you can fill that market, because yeah, there aren't too many games that do it well. And honestly, I think it is possible. Like, I mean, I already see potential with this game, so I wonder if they can do it with like first person zoomed in. I've seen some stuff on Reddit though that still looks like a precision. The thing is, it's not really a precision platformer. I think we had this discussion before, but like, yeah, it wouldn't be a precision platformer, but it's a game that has, requires understanding from the from the player of like, which buttons to press, stuff like that. Fast platformer doesn't mean precision. So the thing is, the word precision, like when you say precision platformer, most games aren't. Celeste is categorized as a precision platformer, but in fact, it's not really. You don't actually have to be precise to play Celeste. With precision. They include so many elements of like making the game feel responsive. Like for example, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, stuff with like B-sides, yeah. But the base game doesn't require that much precision. There's a lot of room for error. And that's what makes it a good platformer, is that it's actually not a precision platformer. At least not the base game. Usually games that require too much precision are actually, or what they're, they're technically classified as bad games. Or I don't want to say they're classified as bad games, but they're classified as non-responsive games. Because no one wants to give those games like the light of day. Technical platformer. Yeah, they're classified as rage games. Bashi, Jump King. What's that game that like everyone used to play, like, you know, flash games, like the Mario game? So yeah, I mean, you can, like, those are like, if you want to talk semantics, yeah, it is a precision. It is a precision platformer, but it's like not a good one in my opinion. Flappy Bird's another good example. So yeah, games like Celeste have claimed, you know, the word precision, but it's technically not precision. It's like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like spoon feeding precision. I don't know. It's more precise than a classic Mario game. Is that true? And what are you calling precise? Like, okay, it's precise in the fact that it makes your game more precise. Like, it makes the game, from the developer standpoint, maybe it is more precise because it like resets the player's position more often. But like, there's more margin of error allowed for the player. Cluster truck. Where's my mouse? My mouse is lost. What the hell? Alright. Cluster truck. Let me see cluster truck. After this, I'm going to go back to Devin. Boom, 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 boom. Never seen this game before. Looks interesting though. Bum 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 bum. You have a lot of space and ways to handle stuff. Okay. What the hell am I doing here? Oh yeah, we were trying to reset the position first because, like, apparently I'm too smooth-brained to make everything super dynamic from the beginning. So let's see. Oh my god. It sounds like freaking Shady Games' attacks. Alright, so we're switching between attack and triggered. We're resetting the enemy. Let me see. Oh, we're never actually running reset attack. So on the exit of attack, we're saying we want to say reset attack. So distance traveled is equal to 0. Change state to triggered. Mario is pretty loose in how you approach a level. Alright, so it's still doing its thing. The sounds are constantly still playing. Where it goes is beyond me. Do do bum 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 bum. So yeah, okay. Right now on triggered, we're actually not putting it back into the idle state, so we'll say if not triggered. Mm-hmm. Triggered attacking. What the hell? Should be going into the... Boom. Is there a timer or like... I think it's one shot, right? And the sound here can attack. I mean, it shouldn't matter actually. On the egg. Oh, wait a second. So if leveled with player and can attack, we're saying go into. Well, actually, yeah, maybe on when we say untrigger, we also want to say go back into. I don't think we're saying triggered is equal to false anywhere. No, yeah, wait. No, we are saying triggered is equal to false. Alright, there we go. Now we're in the idle state. What the hell, man? On the entrance of idle, we're saying position is equal to initial position. Sprite.modulate is equal to 1. I'm not looking forward to making... Alright, so wait, did we see it going into the... Also, I don't know why we're activating the teeth enemy more than once. I like the sound that it's making, but it's hard to appreciate the sound when it's a bug. Alright, so wait a second. Area exited teeth enemy. Entering state triggered, and then entering state idle. It's in the idle state. Why is position is set to 296.16. Modulate. I don't get it. Visible? No. 296 is... Yeah, 296.16. The position is correct. We should be seeing it right here. Yeah, I'm not going to set it to invisible just yet. So distance traveled is set to 0. Global position is equal to this. Direction. Are we running change direction anywhere? No. Reset attack. So all we're doing on this is saying reset attack. If not triggered, change state to idle. Can attack should be reset as well. Alright, what do we do on Dude, what the hell is going on? If level the player and can attack. And then distance traveled is greater than our max distance. What the fuck? Max distance? Oh, no shit. There we go. Alright, so now let me try to figure out why when we play the idle, when we play the stop attacking animation, why it's not being reset. What the hell? So in the entrance of the idle, we're saying modulate.a is set to 1. Apparently that's not it. No shit, yeah, exactly. Sprite.modulate.a. Am I getting any errors here? I mean, flip h is equal to. I'm not sure why it's not being. Are we maybe we're messing with self.modulate? Let me see. No, it is modulate. It's not 256, right? No, it is supposed to be 1. I'm not sure what's going on here though. Maybe the animation keeps playing. We're not looping it. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, whoops. I'll have this animation playing. Oh, maybe the animation isn't finished within the 1 second. But we'll see right now. Actually, wait, let me set this animation to make it like 50%. Alright, so yeah, you can see the animation is still there. Or it's still running. Here, yeah, I think maybe the animation just... We set the time to be way too long. Let me set it to 0.2. Put this here. I'll make it 0.3. And then here we'll say... Not much. That's probably what it was. The time that the animation was playing was way too long. I still don't know. I feel like it was still weird. Oh, but there we go. Yeah, now it's fine. We'll need to make sure that I guess we're stopping the... yeah, there's no other animations that are currently playing. And then it gets reset. Okay, cool. So now what? Now let's go back. So yeah, right now we're resetting everything here. We're saying, oh, global position is equal to... Oh, actually, no, this is fine the way it is. What is concerning is... So yeah, right now we're saying reset attack. Ideally, what I'd rather say is change direction. So here, we can try this now. Now that we know. So distance traveled is equal to 0. Global position dot x is equal to target position dot x. Moment of truth, please just work for me so I can get on with the next thing. Although I feel like today will be the last day that we work on this enemy, and then... Oh wait, what the hell? Alright, so it's going into the idle state. Perfect. Let me see. Wait. What happens if it attacks? So if it attacks... There we go. It's going back and forth. I want to see what happens if we're like... Let's say it's just in the triggered state. Alright, so if it's in the triggered state, we still don't have it working properly, but if it's in the attack state, it's fine. Let me see one more thing. What happens if... Well, actually, let's do it this way. On the opposite side, it's... Oh my god, it's so annoying. So reset attack says change direction. On the triggered state. Doom 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 doom. Player on safe zone. Let me get rid of this. Oh, wait. We don't want to say... No, yeah, if the distance we traveled, we're going to say reset it. Reset attack. So reset attack works fine. On the triggered state, if not triggered, change state to idle. Okay, so now, here, let me get rid of all of this. Modulate.a. We still want that to be said. We're not going to reset any of this stuff. The positions will be what they already currently are. That's probably what was messing with me. There we go. And it works from the triggered state too. Oh, never mind. All right, so if you enter the idle state, your position, everything should be reset. If you enter the idle state, everything should be reset, not so we have a reset attack. We're going to do a reset everything. I guess that's let me do reset. What is that? Right now we're saying reset void and we say untrigger. Untrigger literally just does what? This. Let me bring this up here. Says hit is equal to true. We don't even use this anymore. Triggered is equal to false, and we play this the stop attacking animation. Alright, so here we'll do this. Distance traveled is 0. Direction is equal to 1. Or sorry, -1. Global position dot x is equal to global position is equal to initial position. Sprite node is equal to, I mean by default we have it set to true. Can attack is equal to false. Play idle animation. Attacking timer, I'm gonna get rid of. Can attack is equal to false. Animation player node idle. Sure. Do. And actually what I'm going to do is not run it on reset, because reset just changes the state. We're actually just going to say func reset variables. And I'm going to put this on the entrance of the idle state. So I'm going to put this here. Oh my god, this feels so... I don't know why. I feel like this could have definitely been done better. Alright, so we enter this. Position got reset. Start the fight again. Position will always get reset. On over here, just want to make sure. Oh, I didn't mean to exit, but the same thing should still happen. Position got reset. Start the fight again. He's attacking. All right. Let me restart again. If you reset before... Wait, I'm trying to reset on the triggered state. Oh, the timer doesn't get reset. Okay. You see? Can attack. Whatever can attack is set to false. Can attack is set to true on the... We're gonna want to say... attack again timer dot stop. Can attack is set to false. Wait, we're doing it on the sound cue here. which kind of ruins everything here. We won't run sound cues just yet. We'll do it based on the timer, because this could be messing with the timing of everything. There we go. Okay. So, alright, I think it's all good now. Let's make sure the opposite direction is fine. So if we reset it here. Alright, I think we're good. Perfect. It's not perfect, but it, like, the functionality is good enough. I think. That's as much as I can hope for. We'll probably polish it some more later on. But at least we can design rooms with it now. It's a perfect. Okay, another thing that we're gonna do is so the position of it is wrong. Like we want it to be more to the right, or like out. I don't want it in the screen. Where do we put that? So yeah, we can say target position plus equals on vector 2.right we'll say plus 24 pixels, and then over here we'll say minus 24 pixels. Whoops. Plus equals maxx. Wait, what? Unexpected assign. Oh, plus, not plus equals. Do. Tomorrow is 100 days since Next Fest. Yeah. No, not 100 days. 100 streams. It's less. It's been like 75 days since Next Fest, if I had to guess. Because remember I used to do like stream number something and then part 1, part 2. So it's not exactly 100 days. It's 100 streams. Or like sometimes I stream twice per day. Actually, maybe it's all balanced. I don't know. When was Next Fest? It was like June 19th. You can do the math. Day between 2 dates calc. Whoops. Year 1. 9, 8, 2023. Calculate duration. 80. It's been 81 days since Next Fest. It's been 6,998,400 seconds. Yeah. Yo, how's it going, Sticks? You know, recently, Sticks, I realized you call yourself Sticks Color, not Sticks Color. Have I been pronouncing your name incorrectly this whole time? No deeper meaning. Want to sound fancy? I see. It does sound fancier. I'll give you that. Mustafa underscore underscore underscore. Is that three or four underscores? Whichever one it is. Thank you for the follow. Also, good morning, Sticks. Welcome to the party. We got Devro, we got Sticks, the German, and we got Half Moon, our German audience. And wait, is Nikki, are you also German? I don't know if Nikki's still here. And you told me you were US? Oh. I don't know why I thought you were German. Too many Germans here. I came to... Yeah, apparently you can't say that. Desired state. Rule Britannia. How's it going, Desired? Alright, so I'm actually happy with the new enemy. I'm like, oh, we could actually chill now. Like, that was actually, I don't know why that was so stressful. It was done. It's sloppy. It's unimpressive, but it works. I guess we can claim everyone who has an honorary, as an honorary German. Has a good work ethic, yeah. Germany, you guys are industrial. Can't say words. It must be too late. And don't you know? Don't you know? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Something Illuminati. You like beer and white socks and sandals. Is that Germany? I guess I do like both of those things. I don't necessarily have a preference for white socks, I guess. Germans are some of the best workers, but the worst tourists. Interesting. Alright, so we got our enemy working. Oh my! If it was this difficult to freaking make our simple attacking enemy, I'm not looking forward to making the boss tomorrow. I think what we're gonna do today is finish up with some, like, for the rest of the stream we'll just be doing art and maybe some level design, enemy designs, and yeah, I said enemy designs and art today. So yeah, we'll start working on this teeth enemy. We have only start on trigger, only attack after leveled with player, attack blocked at checkpoint. We didn't do this. I'm not even sure if I will do this, or maybe I should actually. It wouldn't be too difficult, but I'm also lazy. but it would be rage-inducing to not have. Also, wait, let me think about this. It would be rage-inducing to not have it. So what I was thinking to do, or you know what? I just realized we don't even need we could just check for collisions with raycast and then reset it. Yeah. Actually, let's do it that way. I'm trying to think though, like, yeah, fuck it, I'll leave it like this for now. But yeah, on area, we don't have a signal here now. I don't think we check for collisions. I think we will. And simply what we'll do is if area dot get parent dot get, usually I say dot get type is equal to whatever our room switcher is. I forgot what they're called. Room switcher. I think they're called checkpoint nodes. Nope, they're called room switchers. No, wait, this is an old script. Oh, it's still called room switcher. Okay. We'll want to say reset everything, or I guess we say reset. I always forget. I'll just run reset, see what happens. Americans think they own the place. It's true. All right, so. As tourists, actually, is that what you're saying? I think that's more accurate for America. Let me see. I've been ignoring chat. Let me see. Germans will claim any spot by throwing their towel on it. I see. Because they have no respect for the local laws when on holiday, it's like the Germans turn off their law-abiding side when on vacation mode. You know, I think. You know what I think it is? I don't think anyone's trying to be. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Personally, a lot of the time, I think it's just different cultures when you're on vacation. Like, and because you're, you know, as a tourist, you are in vacation mode. You think everyone else might be on vacation mode, so it's usually like, I feel like most tourists, honestly, yeah. I don't think it depends on which country you're from. If you're a tourist, you're going to seem like an asshole to anyone in any country you're visiting. That's just how it is. Wait, what the hell? Oh, yeah, because it's on the freaking... Oh my god, I don't really want to do this right now. Because we're colliding with the checkpoint, so the position gets reset. We can say, what we could do instead is not say reset, but not attack. And then once non-attack is set to true, we restart the timer. So how about this? On enter state, on enter collision, instead of saying attack, we'll say timer. We'll say can attack is equal to false. And the attack again timer dot stop. Attack blah, blah, blah. And then over here, I mean, it still should be false, but on here we'll say start. And there we go. And we also want to make sure we're in the triggered state when this happens. With this one at least. Here, wait, let me just see if this works before we start messing with it. Risky base chat. Hopefully you guys aren't saying anything too based. If you say something too based, you know, you'll have to be censored. We don't allow for based opinions here. There we go. Okay, cool. So it does work. I'm wondering. So there might be one other issue, and that's like. Here, let's actually do it right here. So if you're right here and we restart, and wait, no, that's just us restarting. What the hell? What are you doing here? Get out. Yeah. If internet censorship is actually so rampant, then why are hugely controversial people on all sides still popular enough to get generating rage bait click anywhere? Man's got a point. Seem to show up when you hit the eye. Have you tried rage baiting on Facebook? Your account will be removed within minutes. I think it depends on which platform you're on too. Is the chat about to get super spicy? So that's what is that? Is it that time of the month? Alright, something is broken. Why the hell do you pop up? Oh shit, you can make my game crash. Or here, wait. Let's go back here. Restart. Oh, I guess we never reset the position. Oh, that's why. I see. I think we are good. We are all good. I think, hopefully. Let's see. Today's spicy opinion is that Germans are awesome. You know what's funny? I feel like we've had this conversation on stream so many times at this point that I'm just like, oh yeah, this is just normal stuff. I'm like, it's not even spicy anymore. Because censorship is about investing, pushing people into bubbles of extreme so that they don't actually find a way to interact with each other. If a right-leaning person found they can actually agree with a left-leaning person, we might have peace, and then look at what the politicians are doing. Can't have that. Puts on tinfoil hat. So I wonder, do you guys? So is it? This topic is so broad, like it becomes. You don't even know where to start because everyone, obviously everyone's gonna start bringing in their own opinion, but there's like too many factors to bring into like this conversation. But personally, I feel like at the end of the day, everything is just driven by capitalism, and everything else is just some, extreme phenomenon that we're not even capable of like quantifying, if that makes sense. Where it's just like, oh, no one's actually there's no man behind the curtain. It's just everything just coincidentally works this way. Where like we're we split into our own echo chambers. We do some shit. I mean, like, how do I explain this? I think it's all, personally, I feel like it's all just one big, I don't want to say coincidence, but it's just like a crazy phenomenon of like what humans are like, how do I explain this? It's hard to think and do game dev. Path of Exile training prepared me for the global economy, at least to a degree. But I don't like bringing this conversation into someone's chat because, man, we end up with some fights. The thing is, I feel like this conversation, you're not the first person to bring this up, Nikki, or I don't even know if you were the one to bring it up, but like, yeah, I think this is something that's common in most streams. Like, people tend to, unless you're one of those streamers that, discourage these types of conversations, which I would understand why, because it has gotten, I would say, salty in the past. But I feel like I'm just so used to it at this point. I'm just like whatever you guys are like. Some people are saying some stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, let it happen. Nobody has the same opinion on everything, so literally everyone needs to deal with people having different opinions. Yeah. I think most people want to be, I would say most people want to be good though. Regardless of what you like, how you get to that point is a different story, and I think that's what people disagree on. Yeah, I was gonna bring an example. I was gonna bring an example up, but I'm just like, maybe not. Maybe it's a good idea if I just stay quiet. Salty is better than fight. we can have discourse, but it is when someone has a strong opinion that others get salty and brings. Yeah, that has happened in the past. Yeah, some topics are more, I guess, some people are more sensitive. Like for certain topics, people might be more sensitive to them, or more, more passionate about the topic, and so it strikes, some maybe some emotion into the topic, which is understandable. Like sometimes it's good to care about something. Have nothing to contribute. Appreciate the points made. You people rock. Sticks rocks. The mysterious German standing in the corner nodding. So far, yeah, I would say most people are decent. I think it also helps that I'm actually not even talking too much in this topic, where like I feel like usually I'll start blurting what I think, hey guys, listen, I'm the only one who actually has a voice here. I think usually it's if I say something is when it can be, rage baiting from any side, from any, I'd like to say that I'm pretty, like, I want to say that I'm objective with my opinions. Is that Celeste? Shady. That's a based opinion right there. All right, so I think our enemy is finally done. We keep revisiting it, but also let me turn off. This is how Mesopotamia fell. They got too polarized through social segmentation and echo chambers. Eventually, they killed each other over which side of flatbread you put butter on. On purpose to make themselves feel more important than they really are. That's also true. And I mean, I think, because of social media, like because you're able to communicate with people, like usually you're going to find people on the opposite spectrum of like, your opinion. So it's very, like people get used to it. They're conditioned to, to just want to fight with the opposing view. Or with anyone who has a slight difference, and then it just creates more hatred for the, the opposite side. So yeah, good point, Zendra. It's so funny how sometimes people like they want to misinterpret what someone says. Even in like, I've noticed this even in conversations, like you'll automatically, and I mean, I've caught myself doing this where I automatically assume, like someone makes a claim, I'm like, oh, so you're saying, you don't care about, whatever, fill in the blank. And it's like, that's literally not what the person was trying to say, but you automatically assume that they're like, bad or whatever you want to say. Bro, this is too advanced for how late it is for me. This is just a normal everyday NPC conversation. Game is looking awesome though. Thank you, Luigi. Sometimes we do game dev around here. Most of the time it's this, but sometimes we do game dev. I'm currently just playtesting the rest of this chapter before we get back to the art. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, good thing we are immortal here. I gotta fix that. Maybe mess with the respawn here. Increase it to like a second or 2 seconds. Need to work on some slides. So Nikki, are you waking up or are you just up very late? Also, I drink a lot of coffee. I think I'm getting a headache from the coffee. What's a good way to reduce the headache from coffee? Drink water, eat something. Hydrate. It's not a bad idea. I'll drink some coffee. If I have a headache, I get a headache if I don't drink coffee. I think the thing is, I usually don't drink coffee. I usually take caffeine pills. So I took a caffeine pill, and then I went to see my grandma. And my grandma she's usually awake by this time, and she was like, hey, I made some coffee. You want some? And yeah, I said yeah. And so I'm on a caffeine pill, and I'm also drinking coffee. So that's like a huge dosage of caffeine in a short amount of time. And I think that's what's giving me a headache. Maybe the headache is from the coffee machine that hasn't been cleaned in 60 years. You might be right about that. I'm always like Grandma, you know, something is dirty, and she's like, nah, don't worry about it. Like that's completely normal. Every time I tell her that, like, you know, every time I show concern for something, she's always like, nah, don't sweat it, you know. So you might be right about that. The heat, I mean, I feel like with coffee, the heat kills off everything, whatever bacteria. Like, you don't really need to clean a coffee pot too often, I would say. But I don't know, maybe someone can prove me wrong there. But yeah, I feel like if you're making coffee every single day, I feel like washing a coffee pot like once a week would be fine. It's one of those, like, it's not a French, it's a, like, one of those Italian, I don't know what they're called. Oh shit, what the hell, why is there an X? Wait, what? Global position on base nil. Current room, what the fuck? You check your blood pressure, because caffeine raises your blood pressure. Too high, you'll have some issues. Well, that could be it too. I did get my blood checked recently, so we'll find out pretty soon, I guess. I also did drink a lot of ramen yesterday, so that could also be it. You know, the MSG could be doing something to me. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Start attack? Are we running this on the ready function? We are. We don't want this. Initial position is equal to, I mean, we can say this, but the start timer we don't want. What does MSG actually do? Basically, yeah, it's just a different, I don't think there's anything wrong with MSG. Yeah, it's just salt, but a lot of salt. Like, when I said, when I shared that information, I was saying a lot of salt. But yeah, MSG by itself is not bad. You know, everything in moderation. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I wasn't saying MSG is bad, I was saying the quantity of MSG. Boom, which is very high usually in ramen. Boom. I don't usually drink the water though. I like leave it in there for the flavoring, to flavor the noodles, and then big MSG has entered the room. It's proven that MSG is not bad for you. Yeah, it was just I remember someone who Someone told me that it wasn't that it was even bad for some people. It's just that, because MSG is bigger in in China and like Asian countries, the U.S. or at least in my that's what someone told me. It was that like they would just advocate against it because it was a Chinese product. Sweating face, pressure, or tightness. Headache, flushing, sweating. I do have a headache. Maybe there is something wrong with MSG. Boom, boom, boom. So we want to run this timer on room entered, basically. So we could say func activate node. Or no, not activate node. Like room entered or something. What do we usually do? Here, wait, I'll leave this here for a second. Reset. Start attack. We don't have anything? Set initial variables. Set initial variables is what we want. Wait a second. We don't even want, wait, let me see something. Attack again timer. Yeah, wait, we don't even want this timer. And when do we set current room? Here, let me see if this works. We've been tackling a lot of issues today. So first it was the efficiency of lurking on someone's stream, or the inefficiencies of lurking on someone's stream. There we go. Wait, let me make sure. We also talked about echo chambers, I guess. And Germans being terrible tourists, like one of the worst, along with Americans and others. And now it's MSGs. The original hate for MSG came from a doctor that would get a headache after eating a local Chinese place. He realized they used MSG, something otherwise not in his diet, then found other people that claimed to give him headaches, as well as and published a paper saying how MSG was terrible, and people just accepted it. I see. Yeah, I don't want to play through this level. It's just. Whoa. Alright, there we go. Everything works. Boom. It's difficult to trust any nutritional science. The entire food pyramid was invented by an industry during wartime and clearly isn't working out too well for people. Imagine being a doctor and not understanding correlation is not equal to causation. Yeah, I mean, it could also be some, especially during its time, some deep-rooted racism. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I remember like thinking certain things as a kid where I was like, oh, like I wonder if this thing is bad for you, and what I would tell myself is like, oh, this hasn't been made public to me, or this hasn't been made known to me that, you know, certain things are bad, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But then, yeah, as I got older, I realized like, hey, wait, I think we just don't know enough yet, you know? As a kid, you might like just trust your environment and be like, oh, especially being born in like the modern, you know, in the information era, you'd assume everything that you've been exposed to is right. Which is gonna, I feel like it's gonna suck for like younger people too. Turns out they were caused by toxins in vegetables. I gotta say, my diet right now is pretty shit. I eat a lot. All I eat is a lot of eggs and ramen. But I feel like that's gonna change pretty soon. Eggs, ramen, and caffeine. It's my whole diet. But they put some little flakes of like vegetables in the ramen, so I feel like I get my get all the nutrition I need. Alright, so I think we're gonna do art for the rest of the stream, or maybe some level design. We'll see. I've been also looking at itch, a lot of itch lately. You know, I'm gonna take a Tylenol too. Oh, I never hydrated from Zendra's request. Gus Fring survives. What is YouTube nowadays? Scam password. Scammers versus impossible password game. Quiet 9. I'm American, so you know I get gun stuff. Guns. We eat between 1 to 2 meals a week with fish. Bro, you eat between 1 and 2 meals with fish? I don't know. I don't even know the last time I touched fish. Or even looked at fish. I used to take a lot of omega-3 fish oil, but you know, maybe that's why I don't feel bad, but yeah, I feel like I should be taking more vitamins. I think I used to be on that, like, used to always get vitamins, and then I don't know, they just ran out and then I forgot to buy more. Yeah, omega-3. Might even do that right now. Let's go on Amazon and get some omega. Amazon. Omega. pretty cheap too. It makes your breath smell like fish. It's pretty nice. Omega-3 and omega-6 is a balance. Too much of what we eat has high omegas. Yeah, I've heard of that before. And I've also heard that, like, if you consume too much, like, omega-6 and then try to consume omega-3, like, your body doesn't actually... Something. I don't know. I've never done my own research on it. I've only heard people say it. Like, if you're consuming too much omega-6 and then you try consuming omega-3, it, like... kind of just negates the omega-3. Alright. I just purchased some omega-3. Carbs to 50 grams a day. I want to see my YouTube video. In my opinion, this game is the best, and it's... Why am I categorized for Celeste? In my opinion, and it's not nearly as... Because it is Celeste. Isn't it? I'm sure it's because I wrote Celeste in the comments, but but I also wrote Godot, so I wonder why it's not categorized for Godot. Godot. I really need to find an artist already. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at this cute little kitty. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, goddamn. It's not $9 worth of cute, though. Whoa, what is this? Mushrooms. This looks pretty good, but it's also high res, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. With health issues whatsoever, in fact, they're massively beneficial to pretty much every system in the body. Tile set apparently is 16 by 16. What's the license here? No license? Made with a spray tiled. No license. Come on. Rights. Commercial? Oh, there it is. Pun and part of the game. Free version. In any commercial or non-commercial projects. Publish. These mushrooms look cool, but they're also very, very high res. Follow the money. Follow the money. Yeah, let's see what they got in the free pack. Oh, these are not too bad, actually. The mushrooms are pretty decent. Look at that. Oh. Oh. What the hell? Let's just... Oh. Little default palette, sprite, color mode, indexed. The only issue is indexing these things can be kind of annoying. Like, this is definitely not a texture I want for my mushrooms. But they do look pretty cool. These rocks in the background also look kind of cool. Let me turn off my AC. Fat is making everything taste more. Low fat and industry had to invent all kind of flavor enhancers not meant for the human body. True. So this is a pretty cool mushroom. The size, let me see. Trout and chicken are similar protein content per 100 grams. And at least here, 1 kilogram trout is twice as cheap as 1 kilogram of chicken. Whoa. Chicken is pretty cheap here in the US. I don't know. Yeah, chicken I feel like is very cheap in the US. Cheap, I would say cheap relative to other food. So yeah. This is the idea of making a mascot, my own mascot, which would appear as a side character or a cameo in all the games I will make. How does it sound? It sounds like a great idea. Kind of want to do something similar maybe. But I'm still on my first game. I would say the first character, like it would just be an Easter egg. I think having a cat in every game would be pretty cool. Alright, so I like this mushroom. The only issue is that it needs to be attached to like the texture starts here, or I guess here. So it'd be weird to add. I think we can add these rocks though. Oh wait, it's like, why is it attached here? Let me try to edit this. Do 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 do. All right. Why do I have two windows open? Protein from egg is the gold standard of how much body can use to build 2/3 of the protein amount, 1/3 of almost everything else converts to blood sugar. I guess that's good because that's all I eat. Eggs. I eat so many eggs. You know what? Today I'm gonna make beans. I have beans. I also have couscous. I have like a whole thing of couscous. Couscous is, I think, pretty unhealthy, but it's so good. It's basically just like pasta, I'm pretty sure. Fresh eggs. That sounds pretty dope. I'd love to have some of my own chickens one day. I think my mom has chickens now. Like she has her own little I think she has her own little chicken farm. I feel like I remember her sharing that with me. Didn't know is something is called the same in English. What is that? As long as you have enough space. Yeah, I told you guys I have my neighbor. I live in a city, but my neighbors have chickens. It's kind of funny. It's actually illegal that they have chickens. 5 eggs every day And you've covered most of what your body needs. Other sources needed. Really? That's actually really cool to hear. Maybe that's why I don't eat much after I eat eggs. I literally eat 4 eggs a day, and that's... I also eat once per day. I eat, like, after the stream, I'm gonna... Well, I said today I'm gonna make beans. Oh, couscous. Oh, I see. I think it's because it might be... I don't know if couscous is... Is it? I don't know. I don't know the origin of couscous, but I feel like it might be like somewhere around that area. Somewhere around Israel, maybe. Couscous origin. Algeria and Morocco. That's kind of close, right? Where's Morocco on the map? Where's Where's Israel? Israel's on the other side, right? Can we get like a Mediterranean? That's pretty far. But it's pretty close. Basically, you know, this whole area is when I said close, I meant, you know, just not United States. You know, as an American. Yeah, I mean, yeah, also Mediterranean, very close in that aspect. Okay. Do we have any chapter 2 art? Boom, boom. We don't. Oh, wow, we don't have any chapter 2 art. Pretty cool. Wait, let me see. Maybe I want to use chapter 3? What is this called? Mushroom floor decoration? Mushroom floor decoration timeout. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we don't have enough space. I mean, I could just make this times 2. Big issue with fake eggs. Looks like and tastes like eggs, but it has no nutrition. They are cheap, so the people who really need to buy the fake ones. Oh. They sell as pre-boiled eggs. Interesting. Yikes. Ugh. Have you guys heard of century eggs? Something that's pretty popular with Chinese. culture, I guess. But apparently those are also fake, quote unquote fake, or like the way they age the eggs. They aren't actually. They're also not kept for century. Like the good ones, I would say, they're definitely not kept for a century. But the fake ones are kept for a much shorter time, and they do some sort of like, I think, chemical process to the eggs to make it seem like they've been aged. But apparently it's super unhealthy. Yeah, how's it going, Code Red? I get my eggs from a local farmer next to me. It's cheap. It's about 3 USD for a 12 pack. 3 USD. I remember eggs used to be very, very cheap. We used to get like packs of 32. I forgot how much I paid, but I remember eggs being like the cheapest thing. Like $2 for I think it was like $2 for 18 eggs. It was very it's gone up since since the last like 3 years, but yeah, it used to be very, very cheap. Now I think it's like I mean, it's still relatively cheap if you buy it wholesale. I think it's like $5 for I want to say $5 for 32 eggs, but I feel like that's not right. No, I think that is right. 15 cents? No, wait. I don't know. I think nowadays, like if you buy them in like 12 or 18 packs, it turns out to be like 50 cents per egg, or a little less than 50 cents. It's like super expensive. Highest quality eggs as well, I see. Must be nice. Oh wait, we didn't want to put this here. We wanted to put it in. We don't have chapter 2 art yet. I'll put it for chapter 3 first, since we already have it open. Alright, I have to update the art for this. So, let me see. What do I usually use? This will be our darkest one. Then we'll do... Oh yeah, I feel like this should be this. Then we should use this darker color for the underneath. Then this for the highlights. Same with this one. Boom. Doesn't really look like a mushroom, it looks like a tree. Try this again. This will make black. This will make dark purple. Do 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 do. Oh, we changed. Did we change the color of these? I think we might have messed with it. But it looks good to me. We might put this in the background. We might actually make a background auto tile, like a super background auto tile or something like that. For now, I'll just leave it the way it is, though. What's the size of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These would be manually placed, so we could just make them single tiles if we really wanted to. If we really want to add them. Same with, like, even these larger ones. I'll have to see. You can buy a larger size for about 7 USD. That's about 24 eggs. I lied. It's 10 eggs in the pack, not 12. I see. $7 for 24 eggs. That is pretty expensive. I mean, you said they're higher quality eggs, but yeah, that's. I would go broke buying those eggs. Or maybe not. Honestly, I feel like eggs are cheap in general. Like, I actually feel like usually I look at eggs, I'm like, oh, I could, don't tell the egg industry this, but I'm always like, oh, I could totally get that. Like, I'm totally fine with them being like 50 cents per egg. Don't tell the chickens though. Sweden have a special take on Salmonella bacteria from eggs and chickens. We kill all the chickens on farm and everything connected to it. If detected in the year 1953, 9,000 people got sick and several died. Sweden's turning point. How to handle it. Interesting. Don't eggs just have a chance of having salmonella, regardless? Like, is it? I don't even know what causes salmonella. But I always assumed there was just a minor chance of you getting salmonella from, like, eating raw eggs, for example. And I assumed that was just a risk you had to take with eggs. Only if chickens have it. I see. But and does cooking? I always assumed cooking it just kills the salmonella. Aren't pretty much all eggs pasteurized at the factory to kill bacteria these days? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know what the what pasteurizing does. Milk is heated to a specific temperature. I see. So I assume it's just a certain temperature that doesn't actually cook the egg. I see. So I assume maybe it does last longer though because it's being pasteurized compared to just like letting it be. What did you walk into? This is just normal everyday NPC stuff. Cypher Sigint. Were you the guy who's on were you on Grumble's stream? We're trying to grow another dev. Another game dev in an egg. Indeed I was. Lasts longer, but really relevant for commercial purposes. Fresh eggs and chicken last for a month unrefrigerated, I see. I actually get a lot of I forgot what they're called. Types of milk. Has a longer shelf life. Milk that is cooked for longer. There's a certain type of milk that I drink pretty often. It's not ultra pasteurized. I mean, I guess maybe it is ultra pasteurized, but it's like, it's basically, UHT. Ultra high temperature milk. Just has a higher shelf life. Tastes different though. They basically kill all the bacteria in milk, so like it's not nearly as good for you, I would say, but I think it still has the same amount of protein. You don't wash the egg, it has a protective barrier. Interesting. I'm really getting some chickens when I move. Yeah, I would love to get my own chickens. You just buy enough eggs and you just keep throwing them on the wall. Just keep throwing eggs at the wall until one comes out. That's how you get chickens. Playing a chicken nugget. Yeah, I guess there's multiple ways of getting chickens. So you pull for 5 chicken. All this chicken talk is getting me hungry. Oh, I forgot I have this asset pack. What is it called? Deep fan. I feel like I have this on my desktop. I must. Good assets. $25 pack. I do, but oh my god, there's so many. I don't even know which one it is. Forest, Mountain, Set 2. It's not this one. Or is it? Set 3. Forgot we downloaded like so many assets. Where we bought this huge like asset. Is it this one? No. I must have saved it somewhere, right? It's not this one, right? Thought they came from farm loot boxes. Imagine a future where like everything is just loot boxes and microtransactions. But like, I mean, maybe they already are. I forgot what this asset pack is called. It's called PF Deep Forest. Alright, which one is it? Wait, what the hell? Where are the background? Something's missing. What the frick? I want my mushrooms. One of these have to be the mushroom. Let's try this again. Do 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 do. Where's my... Do 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 do. Oh, are they... Oh, they did some weird thing with the PNGs here. There it is. These are the mushrooms we want. Oh, they have some more rock textures here too. Some nice branches. I make scrambled eggs just with butter. All those good fats. I used to eat a lot of scrambled eggs. I used to eat only... So I think, yeah, my consumption of eggs always changes. I used to love scrambled. Then I used to love over easy. Now I'm really into boiled eggs. Just boiled, like, yeah, just regular boiled eggs. Soft boiled. Like, I cook them exactly for like 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Or like I put them in boiling water for exactly 6 minutes and 45 seconds. And it's just perfect. It's like this perfect state between being, you know, the yolk is like slightly watery, but not... The part I don't like is when the egg white is watery. As long as the egg white is not watery, I'm fine. But I also kind of like it when it's weird, like it's like slightly cooked. The egg yolk, like I don't mind if it's like slightly hard, but most of it needs to be somewhat soft. Once the kettle hits boil, 3 more minutes and the egg... So that makes sense, but like the other issue is like there's an inconsistency with how long it takes for you to boil water. Like I don't always put the same amount of water inside the pot, so that's why I always wait for the water to boil first. Because at least with the boiled water, you know, it's exactly that temperature. It's always, 100 degrees Celsius, and then you can like calculate the time that way. Whereas with like water, like if you put it with the eggs with the water boiling, Yeah, and then it you might get some slight inconsistencies there. If you use the same pot, like if you can figure it out, like if you use the same exact pot and you put the same exact amount of water every time, I was thinking of like, I feel like you don't need to boil, like once, I was thinking of what I was thinking of doing or starting to do was actually boiling water, putting it in a thermos, then putting eggs in the thermos, and then just leaving it there for like, you know, maybe 30 minutes, and it would just cook on its own, and then I would just take it out. You know, be efficient with the energy used. Five head. And I wonder if it would make like a... You rinse the egg before putting the kettle and empty the kettle after. Yeah, I use an electric kettle. It's actually not efficient to do it that way, but it's so quick. It's so much faster than boiling water. So I just do it. But I don't put my eggs in the kettle because I also use that water for my ramen. So these are the same textures but flipped. We don't need everything, we just need these. I guess we also want these for the upward ones. So yeah, I'll just copy everything. Oh no, we have to make it even larger than this. Let's do 512. Thought the egg had to roll well for that. I mean, ideally, what you want to do is put the whole chicken in there and then let it cook the egg at the same time. Actually, you're just wasting nutrition from the by allowing the chicken to make the egg. You should just put it in the pot before what am I trying to bullshit right now? Yeah, boil the chicken before it makes any eggs. Or do you boil it before it turns into a chicken? What do you boil first, the chicken or the egg? As in game them, as in life, yeah. Some pretty cool looking mushroom things, but this looks weird. This pink. What is the pink? We can make it brown or dark blue. See if that looks good. No. Let me go back. No. I think we're close. Try this. Oh, what? This looks disgusting. I only use animal products personally. I have blood inflammatory reactions to plants, nuts, etc. Most people do, they just don't notice it. Yeah, I don't really know the whole. I'm sure the meat diet works for some people. Oh, you know why this texture? I was wondering why are we it's already showing pink here. It's because we're not. It's because we're on index mode. Like all meat diets, I'm sure it might be healthy for some people. I would give it a shot if it wasn't so expensive to only eat meat. Especially like high quality meat. How's it going, Proton? Alright, let's give this another shot. So the darkest color we'll put here. Then we'll start out with purple on this one. And everything else. We've got brown here. Maybe
Hello there.
Mr. Glick, what's up? No, we're so close. It looks... Let me see. I should look at this one. Looking at it upside down is confusing. Boom, boom. Here, let's do this. This, then this. Then we'll do purple, starting here. Not too bad. I don't like the pink in here. I feel like maybe we'll want to make it